LBJ was the vice president, but them hiring a guy named Mac Wallace to kill JFK.
Let's hear this.
How's life treating you today?
Well, Saul, it's been a pretty touch and go situation. Linda and I have had quite a few unpleasant words here lately over the deal with that he hired Mike Wallace to assassinate the president. It's been hectic in every way, but we've lived through it this far, and I guess we'll continue to do so. Lyndon should have never issued that order to Mike, but we've had our differences, and I'm a true blue to Lyndon, as I've always been, and tried to carry out every order that he's ever given me. But this is one I'll probably never be able to forget. And the times that we've had in Texas, and the embarrassment that Lyndon had gotten from Kennedy, I guess there wasn't anything else to do but what he did.
Well, you know, Lyndon could have really hit me if he would.
Well, Lyndon's the kind of person that doesn't want to help anyone. He's all for Lyndon, and that's the way he's pretty much always been.
Well, they had me backed up on that Henry Marshall killing, and they just kind of blackmailed me to keep my mouth shut. If I hadn't had a bunch of tapes that I'd played after he got killed, because, 17 got killed in this situation very mysteriously.
How long has this been public?
And I've done a lot of time.
I saw this a few months ago. I don't know how long it's been out. I'm taking a look now to see when it was actually recorded. I'd have to dig in a little bit deeper to give you an honest answer.
When you see this, PBD, what do you make you feel?
Well, listen, I've read a little too much on Lyndon Johnson. I've never been a fan. Lyndon Johnson, to me, is one of those guys that they make it to the top by taking everybody else down. Not they make it to the top to outdoing everybody else that's going to the top. This guy was envious of Kennedy. Kennedy was getting all the love, the accolades, the attention. And you got to be careful with these ambitious, lazy people who are envious, and they secretly stand behind you and they watch you and they act like they're a friend when they're looking at you behind closed doors. They cannot wait to see you fall. And that's Lyndon Johnson, man. So I'm not surprised that this was his way of becoming a president.